I'd like to speak to you today about interorganizational networks. What are interorganizational networks? Well, there are many definitions, but perhaps they can best be described as organizations that come together, often formally, to collaborate and do things that cannot be done individually. Key to this collaborating and coming together, working together, of course, lies in relationships between the stakeholders. These relationships are absolutely paramount. So why are networks important? Capra, in his book Hidden Connections, underscored that networks are one of the very basic patterns of organization in all living systems, at all levels of life, from the metabolic network of cells to the ecosystems. The health system is a living system, actually a complex, adaptive system. It is open to its environment, complex, dynamic, self-organizing, emergent, adaptable, and unpredictable. We, in social constructs like the health system, need to learn from what actually works in natural living systems and hopefully apply these network basics to improve the functions of our broken structures. We often talk the talk of breaking down silos, of collaboration and cooperation, of integration, of engagement, of systems thinking, yet we cannot seem to get past the rhetoric in much of our collective day-to-day practice. When we do, it is often superficial and sporadic despite the growing body of literature and evidence. To further confuse things, many networks exist in name only, but that does not make them one. Conversely, some organizational forms are not called networks, but function well anyways. Network scholars and practitioners together are advancing our understanding of how this organizational form, which is so ubiquitous in living systems, can actually make a difference, often in counterintuitive ways. And more literature is appearing. For example, the Healthcare Management Forum has a special edition on interorganizational networks in October, for which I was privileged to be invited as the guest editor. It features invited papers and covers a wide variety of perspectives with a focus on network practice. You will read about the evolution of a national leadership network, the importance of applied research and mobilizing action through networks, the experience of a population accountable health network in Quebec, the development of an emergency care network across British Columbia, lessons from the world of dark networks, and the role of accreditation as networks become more prevalent. Another example is a recent literature review of networks authored by Pope et al., published in the IBM Center for the Business of Government as part of their Collaborating Across Boundaries series. Clearly, networks are attracting more and more attention, and the rich body of research, literature, and best practice is growing quickly. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize a wonderful scholar, colleague, and friend. Sadly, Dr. Keith Provan died this past February after battling a brain tumor. Keith was the McClellan Professor of Management at the University of Arizona and had a lengthy, productive career, including prolific research and publications in the area of networks. He's widely quoted in the literature, and his work has been so important in the network world. Keith, you are missed. So in closing, I would encourage all of us to think more deeply about networks. This should lead to counterintuitive thinking and doing things in ways that have escaped us in the past. Networks as innovative organizational forms can complement, perhaps even replace in some cases, existing hierarchical structures that dominate our current health systems landscape. For those efforts, health services can be improved. Thank you very much.